of Dodgeball in Austria Graz 2024. We have the semi-finals in the men's category. Winner here will go to finals. It's England versus Northern Ireland. Solid lineups, solid gameplay. With me, I have my friend Rudy. Introduce yourself, please.
How you doing, guys? Hi, Rudy, playing in a Western Austrian team and commenting for the first time in my career. So, you know, be patient on me.
Fun time, Rudy. We're gonna have a lot of fun today. These two teams are insane, massive players, super famous. They know each other so well. They know each other's dodges and throws. So I'm gonna expect a super cool game today by everyone. And we'll see what happens.
It's gonna be interesting. It's a country derby, actually. England against Northern Scotland.
Yeah, very true.
Northern Ireland, I'm very sorry. I've seen the guys...
Sorry, I obviously meant the third place playoffs. That's what I meant. Not semis. Yeah. Thank you, chat, for correcting me. I'll be in chat as well. I'll try to read as much as possible. So I appreciate you, Jason and Roxana. Thank you.
I've seen a couple of the guys playing in Vienna calling. Especially a couple of guys from the England team. Very keen to see how they're doing today.
Yeah, me as well. I mean, they're already one player down, 4 of them 5. But Sean Douglas just doing for quick attack. On ball, though. It's a little bit of safe play. But it's the first set of the game. Obviously, they got to feel each other out, see what's up.
Yeah.
Even though they do know each other very, very well.
Right, how is it with the...
That's a great catch attempt. So close.
Nice one.
It did not touch coning at all. So only one hit there. That's a double attack. Ref is saying hit. Koning is raising his hands, asking what's up there. But they did get a hit on him. They did a double ball attack. Koning releases third ball. Because there was an early pre-throw by Sean Douglas there, he made Koning afraid of getting play ball there. So he released a quick one just on the floor just to get rid of it.
Yeah.
Another 2-ball attack on Johnny. This time Johnny manages to block. One play down for England still. But that's the hit they needed. However, Sean Douglas punishes back. And Koning with another throw, leaving us with 2v2. Only 30 seconds left. It's a quick set.
Yep.
Koning with a post throw. Ball rolls out, slow retrieving. Gets us to 20 seconds, 2v2 again. Easy block. Wild crosscourt from Smurf.
Try, yeah.
Double ball attack.
And a counter, yeah, and this counter
And we
works.
need the hit right now. Final 2-1 game. 2v1. First set goes to Northern Ireland. Unlucky dodge by Koning and great hit by Sean Douglas. I expect the entire game is just going to go down to the hair. Every single set is probably going to go down this way or something similar, where it's just like 2 players left or 1 player left, and it's a 1v1 or 2v1.
Yep, this is going to be a very, very interesting game. Absolutely.
I think even if the score goes one way completely, it's not going to determine or like not going to accurately show the results of the gameplay.
Absolutely, because both teams are going to be trying every game to get it home.
We didn't quite catch it, but we saw Johnny Hill getting hit earlier out. So England 1 player up. That's the first time they'll be leading this game. I think Jason in chat makes a great point. He's saying it's bizarre that these two teams, they're in the 3rd place playoffs. I completely agree. Like, this is usually how we expect the finals to go.
Yep.
Which is actually not long ago. The not last year's in Osijek, but the one in Netherlands. That's what the finals was.
Yep.
It was the England versus Northern Ireland in the men's final. That game is insane, unreal, super cool game, super tied up all the way up to the finals.
But it's the game. I mean, even it's this third place. They want to play it. They want to play it.
Yeah, of course, all of them want it. I do think it's interesting how Adam Hill is not on court. We got Karim on number 6. Not quite sure if Adam is resting because he's still got a mixed game to play.
Yeah, so for me,
what's up with that? That's a 1-for-1 basically.
Trade, yeah.
Great trade by Sean Douglas. Sean Douglas is on fire.
Oh, that was close.
Whoa. Sean Douglas fires right into his stomach. The perfect catch on.
Yeah,
But number 22 in England just didn't manage to close his hands quite enough.
Like the British say, close but no cigar.
Sam Mason walks in on court telling Sam Wood that he's out. Sorry, I meant Thomas Wood, not
Wood.
Sam Wood.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you, Jason. We get into third set. There's 14 minutes left. I've kept telling you guys that 14 minutes don't usually mean 14 minutes because of the 30-second reset every time. It's a little bit less. So only about like 11 minutes of gameplay left. That's a crazy catch right into his knees.
Impossible.
Very impressive. Great honesty by Koning. Not sure if ref caught it, but he did walk out. Great 2 hits in the beginning. Great catch and then a clean hit. Yeah, and they're there right now. They're there right now. Even though Adam Hill is not on court. Sean Douglas line faults. We don't see that happening often.
Ew.
Great dodge by Karim. Yeah, it's a clean hit.
Yep. England seems to not have to find the recipe to
Not right now.
play against Northern Ireland. Very, very strong.
Oh, that's unlucky. That's unlucky. Karim was going for number 12. He dodges out of the way, but it hits his mate. And he just gets the hit. And line faults.
Oh!
We just got a ball hit at us. That's probably the closest thing we'll ever get to play dodgeball here. Yeah, that's crazy.
Reactions like a sleepy cat. In terms
We
of
see the
catching ball.
replays here of that hit, and then yeah. Yeah. Here comes the line as well, even though it was a hit. Because as you guys know, yes, that hit was clean, but technically he could have kept on playing because that ball wasn't dead. He flew for seconds. He could have gone up and kept on playing, even though he was last on court. But he also line faulted. Koning with the catch. Koning is on fire right now. Yeah, for sure. What a great set for England. It's only been 30 seconds. They got 3 Northern Islands out immediately. Start off with a catch and a hit and another catch.
Good game.
Fast pace of England. I mean, you guys see that, right? Thomas Wood made Kelvin Lee fumble. That does not happen often. That looks like a 1-for-1 or even a 2-for-1. I understand mathematically it does not make sense, but 2-for-1 for England is really good here.
Yep.
because they still have 4 players on court,
On court, yeah.
and it's more. It should be more than enough to get Aaron Murphy out.
At least this one should be safe for England, yes. But still, it's dodgeball. Everything can
And
happen.
that's what it was. Yeah.
That was a very close one, by the way.
But well played by England there, because first 30 seconds, I mean, they had 3 hits, or 3 players out, 2 catches, 1 hit. And then the fumble, I mean, yeah.
Yeah, but there you have to have the nerves, you know. Keep on playing.
Exactly.
Keep your
Yeah.
head straight.
I completely agree. That's what NI like excels at. They keep their nerves. Here's the thing with NI though. They're always usually in the lead, making the calm play and discipline play a little bit easier. Because once you're not in the lead, and we saw that again in the Austrian men's, it's a bit harder to make a comeback with that discipline play.
Right, right. Absolutely.
2 early hits. It's been 18 seconds. They're 2 players up. It's so early on.
On the one hand, yes, but then again, with 4 players, you have a little bit more space to move.
Completely true. And you're only 1 catch away from it.
Right,
all.
right.
England coming up with 4 balls here. To do a double attack at Johnny Hill. And Johnny Hill, we've been seeing that a few times only today, where he'll leap down on the floor and pancake. And it's been working really well. Yeah, we called line on Simon Jones there.
Sorry, I'm hearing it for the first time. Pancaking. What does it actually
Pancaking,
mean?
right. For the
Explain,
people at
please.
home, but for you as well, Rudy, pancaking is when, well, you're standing up right, but you pancake on the floor as flat as possible.
Right.
You'll try your best to just be a pancake on the floor. Not move, don't do anything else. Wait for the boss to dodge you, basically.
Right. Right. Very great expression once again.
Yeah, pancaking. Yeah. Go to sleep, basically. Roxana's in chat is reminding us how this is peak of sports. I completely agree. How all of these, like basically 12 players on court right now, are like world championships or at least European championships. And especially in cloth format, yes. The best at the best.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Sean Douglas does an amazing hit and dodge at the same time.
Wow. Northern Ireland won without even losing 1 player in between.
That's
This
true.
is-
All 6,
This is
all 6
on the
left
field.
alive, yeah. We see the replay here with a hit on the shoulder. Great honesty as well.
Absolutely.
But here's the final hit. He had the catch. I mean, he drops the ball like as in a fake, like he's ready to throw. He doesn't actually throw. He's just waiting for that catch.
All right, but when you're alone, this is actually the way to go about it, right?
Exactly,
I mean, hey,
and-
go for the catch. See that you get another mate into the game. Yeah.
Completely agree with you, Rudy. And for the fact that I think Koning is one of the best catchers ever.
Right.
And that is his thing. Like his catch box is just bigger than usual.
Yeah, drop catch. See that you get this 1 player in, and then like from there you can work your way up. You know?
We got the Northern Ireland media team going on right there. They're doing a documentary on them. Got Josh McAdam, the captain, explaining what's going on and what they should be doing. They're 3 sets up and there's only 7 minutes left. Again, 7 minutes don't mean 7 minutes of gameplay, but that's what the clock says.
All right. I guess the English also had like a small tactical talk about what they're gonna do.
that wasn't line. Not line.
Yeah.
It's close. Great dodge by Thomas Ward. And leaving England with 4 balls. There's an awkward situation there where Kareem had to release the ball.
Oh well.
A double hit on Johnny Hill. He's been targeted a lot today. He didn't do the pancake. It might have worked. Oh, the mop is coming out. Or not. Everybody online, please reset.
Game starts again.
Great fake by Thomas. But just an awkward pass out. The pass out made it a little bit awkward. Josiah wasn't able to get hold of that ball, and Kelvin Lee captured the moment.
Yep. Yeah, ball management is sometimes very important in the games.
Especially in defense.
Right, absolutely.
That's a catch.
Nice catch.
There's a lot of chaos going on right now, but basically at the end of it, it leaves us with 2 Northern Ireland versus 4 English players. Because of that catch, even though it was a catch and hit out, it's still a lot more worth it. Maybe we can see it here when the mob comes out. It pops up. Here it is, it pops up.
Ew.
His friends, he goes for the catch. So here comes the hit. So both of them are out, but we got to play it in.
Yeah.
And we got to play it out on the Northern Ireland while there was another hit there. So
quite a hard situation for the referees to see.
yeah,
actually.
there's so much going on. I mean, they don't even have the camera equipment that we have. We have the instant replay, and even that is still enough. There's a hit on Sean Douglas. There's a catch, leaves him with 2 NI, and then Kareem got hit as well.
Yeah, in a game before against the US, this was a room for discussion. What happened actually there?
Right. Funny enough, that got on the highlight immediately. Dodgeball highlights. They're quick this year with the highlights.
Yeah.
Smurf releasing the 5th ball. He didn't want any of the balls.
Great job by the video team actually to put it from here directly.
Extremely fast.
Yeah.
I can't believe it.
Yeah.
Well done to them. I mean, I also believe that Instagram videos and TikToks or whatever, they kind of grow the sport a lot for us. So I'm very thankful for highlights like that.
Absolutely, and especially when the highlights come up like this, you know, like it was in a minute time.
Yeah, exactly. It was a discussion I was taking part of earlier, how like other sports, they've got the Michael Jordan and LeBron James and Steph Curry, they got Cristiano Ronaldo and Messi and Zlatan. They got faces, you know?
Right.
Like the sports, they have faces to them. And people root more for the players than the teams themselves.
Right.
That's...
Actually, fun fact.
He put the ball out, he fell on the ball out, making Josiah called out. Because you're not allowed to use the ball to step out. Yeah,
Right.
you're not allowed to lean on the ball out the court, because the ball is part of you. You're a part of the ball.
Okay.
You're one unit.
So if you're fishing for a ball, you're allowed to fish. However, you're not allowed to lean on the ball.
Exactly.
Just take it out.
Yeah, you're allowed to pick it
Control
up.
it. Yeah.
Pick it up. We can't lean on it, like to pivot on it.
Right.
So that's why Josiah will be out now.
All right. Like you said before, all the names, fun fact, most of the teams that are playing today are self-financed. Giving that, you know,
Yeah.
we are actually able to do the highlights are coming up on all the media channels within
So
a minute
quickly.
time.
Yeah,
This is really, really cool. Good work.
Yeah. And those highlights, they help out with getting a face, you know.
Yeah, absolutely.
They'll make Koning famous. They'll make Adam famous, you know.
Right.
And I think we do need like a face to dodgeball, because at some point, the next generation or whatever that is, they're gonna start rooting for players more than the entire country themselves.
Yep. Yeah, absolutely. Also, like a call out to all the players, all the teams out there. See that we connect on social media and make dodgeball also a great sport.
Lots of fun, yeah. Great sports of all time.
Yeah.
I genuinely believe it is the greatest sport of all time, mainly because of the ball to players ratio.
Right.
In every other sport, you know, I feel like the ratio isn't quite there. Great hit on Thomas Wood. Kelvin Lee with a super delayed throw, letting Thomas Wood block first
And then,
get that hit.
yeah.
Oh, wait, that was a weird decision by Thomas. Oh, no.
Ew.
Kelvin tried to go for the catch, even though there were two balls coming at him here, and they were leading 4-3, so he didn't really
So
need it.
very, very close.
And then right after that, there was a hit on the England player, but it pops off because he did the pancake. And he popped off on his back up, and he got caught. Therefore, England is up one player right now. There's only 50 seconds left.
But still, like, what makes dodgeball very interesting that even in such a situation, still, the game is going on and there's all possibilities open for both of the teams.
We need something amazing here. England just got 4 balls.
Shoulder hits.
England would be happy with that 1v1 getting Smurf out.
Straight
One of the
hits.
greatest catches of all time. That's an invalid throw, yeah. He had 2 balls. He
Yeah.
tried to do a sneak attack where he throws 2 balls away. One of them made it within a meter, but the second one is what's called an invalid
Yeah, also
because
hard.
it's a little bit further away than a meter.
Also, yeah, as a player, I know you have to go for the gamble there. You have to go for the gamble. Throw
You
it,
have to-
see where it lands.
Matthias Cinematic Universe. he's saying in pool. He's saying in pool you have a crazy high ball to player ratio because in pool, you know, pool you have like only 2 players.
And you have like
Oh,
6 balls per player.
Yeah, 6 balls per player or something like that. Yeah, yeah, that ratio is crazy. You're right, Matthias.
Though you do not throw pool balls, right?
Yeah, that's the boring part. That's why dodgeball is the greatest.
Yeah.
And Jason, I'm not sure I could agree with you about snooker being the greatest sport of all time, but
Nice catch by England.
all to their own. All right,
Once
back
again-
to the game though. 4v6. We still haven't seen any substitutes from Northern Ireland.
They still play with the same team, right?
The same
Right.
lineups.
Wow.
Nothing different. If it works, it works. They have lost the last 3 sets though.
Yeah, I guess like in such kind of situation, you definitely have to go for some substitutes. Just bring fresh people in there, having a fresh perspective. This is actually quite a good solution if you're stuck, you know. And it looks a little bit like.
A little bit, yeah. So the lineup did get them 8-0, but the lineup also made them lose the last 3 sets. We'll see if they do want to decide anything after the half or a timeout.
5-3.
Koning trying to punish,
Oh,
but yeah, it's a little bit too messy at the end there.
yeah.
So what happened there was, they were down by a player, and they only had a few seconds left, and they needed to do something dramatic. So they went for the early rush, early attack, but England were just capitalizing on that, and it wasn't enough there.
Once again, it's also a gamble that you have to go for. You know, if the situation presents it, it's like, hey, let's go see what happens.
And England knew that that was the situation. That's the final throw there. Right there, it gets the players down to 3 for Northern Ireland. So England winning by 2 players up. They needed something dramatic, and both of them just got hit out instead. But it's still, the results were bad. That's true. But it was the correct play to make. And in the
Absolutely.
long run, that always pays off more.
Absolutely, yeah.
I love that it's half time now for everybody home. And we got a 5-minute timeout. We got 4 minutes, a little bit less. And then I love that it's already 8-8. And it's such a like fair and even game.
Very interesting game, absolutely.
Everything is just every set that we've been winning. It's close sets, you know.
By the way, actually, great job by England to catch up, being behind,
Exactly.
being behind 2 games, 3 games in between, and then made it back. Very, very nice. Very nice comeback.
Yeah, let's talk about the 8-0 lead to Northern Ireland. And then England just not really sure. Like I can't remember if they ever timed out even. But it's just the fact that they sorted themselves out, maybe in between. They did put Josiah on.
Yeah.
And then I think that was maybe the only swap. He came about two or three sets ago, and yeah, so far it's been going well for them, at least score-wise.
Right. I mean, you see like how much a player actually, the exchange of one player actually can do in your gameplay,
Very
right?
true.
And yeah, also a good point on the side of Northern Ireland. Probably see if they can achieve something similar with bringing 1 or 2 fresh players into the game.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see if Adam Hill will ever get in on the second half.
Right.
We're all wondering what happened there.
No injuries, no nothing. So nothing that we know right now, right?
Kevin, you're asking cloth or foam. If you're wondering about this game is cloth for 3rd place. However, if you're asking what the better format is, what the better sport is, it's also cloth.
Yeah, this is if one would probably make a comparison is like the Formula 1 and the Formula 3. I'm sorry to do it. No, but I mean both sports are actually quite demanding. Let's be true about it.
Very
but
true.
yeah, cloth is really the discipline to play. If you, I mean, you know, like on a very international level.
Mm-hmm.
Most of the teams playing cloth, I'd say, like, I mean, the bigger teams having teams in cloth and in foam, absolutely. But the King's discipline would be, in this tournament, definitely cloth, yeah.
Yeah. I think a great comparison that I overheard was you'd say that foam is a little bit more athletic. There's a little
Absolutely,
bit more
yeah.
agile, like agility there.
Absolutely, yeah.
A little bit more speed. Like those balls, they require you to have the reflexes
Right.
of a cat. Like
Right.
you need that like physicality
Yeah.
of just being peak always.
Absolutely.
Cloth is a little bit more forgiving in the sense that the ball's a little bit bigger, they travel a little bit slower.
Yeah, but cloth is all about tactics.
Tactics and strategy and
Absolutely.
team play, and
Yeah.
it just doesn't work out. And no matter how good you are,
Yeah.
if the rest of the team just not
Absolutely.
backing you up or
Yeah.
not there skill-wise, you can't do much.
All comes together like in cloth, really like tactics and also like being agile and being like able to react to situations that you see on a court. In foam, like one player can make the difference, and this is actually not always the situation in
I
cloth.
completely agree, because for example in foam, you'd have a 1v5 player, but the set goes on forever.
Right.
So if they have the agility, the stamina, the power,
Absolutely.
the energy, they'll manage to actually turn that back
Yeah, yeah.
over the 20-minute course of the game.
Yeah,
But
absolutely.
here you've only got that 3-minute
3
set. You
minutes.
got to finish it quickly. So strategy takes a little bit more part of the entire thing.
Yep. No, foam is the D in dodgeball. You have to dodge it all the time.
For me, foam, the pump fakes are scary.
Yeah,
I don't get how they can pump fake so easily. Here you need a little bit more power. You need strength.
right.
To like get the arm out there.
Right.
You see Josiah pump faking all
Right.
across court right now
Right.
at Kareem. That required his entire body to do that.
Right.
There's a great hit on coning by Kareem. That duel has been going well so far for Kareem, I would say.
Right.
Great dodge by Morrison. We do see Morrison subbing in instead of Sam. Johnny Hill gets traded for 1v1.
So far, how's now the lineup in Northern Ireland? Did they make any changes to the players?
We see Morrison in on court, number 6.
Right.
He's a great dodger. He's one of the hottest player to hit when I played him. As I say that, Thomas Woods must have heard me. Went, let me prove you wrong. I felt that was personal. Great double ball on Kareem. That's exactly the tactic they needed. This is the tactic that we just spoke about. See, they needed to release 2 ball there just because of the timing. Maybe they could have waited one more attack, but they did it at the perfect timing. They felt the need that we need to get it to a 3v3 because at 90 seconds, let's be even. We don't want to chase after 90 seconds. At 90 seconds, we want to be even or up. So England made the perfect call of releasing 2 ball attack, leaving them with 1 ball only. But for them, that's worth it. They have to rely on their dodges right now. And they don't. That's okay. They've got 3 balls now, but now they're chasing. This is what we didn't want. We don't want anybody chasing at 90 seconds, even though you got 3 balls. A 1 ball attack, that's very safe because it was at ball holder. So this means this wasn't the one they were going for. They're going for a different attack. Here comes a 1 ball attack again. Kelvin Lee just giving away that 3rd ball just so he doesn't get play ball.
But this was also a perfect situation. You needed the counter there. You need to stop the player.
He goes for the catch. He knows the timer. He's reading the games perfectly. Again, wrong results, but he made the correct call. He does need that catch at that exact timer.
Yeah, it's also this one thing when you're 1 player under, having a catch is actually a great advantage, but always bears the risk that you're gonna get hit and have to go out, but not going for it.
You see 30 seconds left. And England, like, they gotta continue punishing. What are his options realistically? There's only 20 seconds, like, that's two full attacks.
Yeah.
Here's the full 2 attacks. That's 1 attack and it's just game. Like, he needed to fully commit to those catches. And I'm worried, it looked like he wanted to dodge as well. He couldn't quite make up his mind. It's a great hit on Koning. Koning never got back on court after that hit. There was no catches that entire set. So when one of the better players get out so early on, it's just a little bit rough for him to do anything, just watching from the sideline.
Yep.
Great hit on Thomas. But here that is.
Yeah, he was going for a catch.
Yeah. Back to the game. So that was a 3.5 minute set, right? We got the 3 minute of gameplay and the 30-second countdown. We're at 16:30 right now. So you might think it's a 20-minute half, but it really isn't. Not quite sure what happened there. Maybe we'll catch it in the replay later on. But Koning goes out quickly.
Oh, yeah.
That was a great block or dodge. Sean telling everybody, calm down, it was a bounce.
Oh, there was confusion on the fields.
What's going on here? All right, we'll see. Everybody needs to calm down, back off.
Yeah, referees are talking.
Yeah, all the refs are part of it. We got Austrian ladies as line refs.
And we have one of the most competent refs. Bruno is a legend.
Yeah, the other guy's new. His name is Sam something. He's new. He's never refed before, I think. Maybe, not sure. But Bruno is complete, competent, great ref.
Yeah. And I guess when the show was happening, the game was already off because one of the refs called it off. I guess one of the players in Northern Ireland didn't got that the game was stopped because he was still throwing on one of the England's players, but they're all in, so game starting again.
We're resetting. It's still only the second set of this half, with 6 Northern Ireland men versus 4 English boys. Unlucky hit.
That's 3.
Touches the shorts or something. Kelvin Lee just reading Thomas Wood like an open book. He said, I can't believe you actually threw right in my stomach, so I'm going to catch that. Double hit by Kelvin and Johnny. Yes, Ed Pickering, thank you. Sam's been around for many times. We just saw Sean Douglas do a leap of faith. We don't see those often by Sean Douglas. Usually he's the very disciplined, calm guy.
Especially not in the...
Not versus
like
England
international games.
usually.
Yeah, absolutely.
But fun of him, he's bringing the Swedish spectacular into the Northern Ireland.
Yeah, you know, if you're like 6 players in, this
You might as well.
is the way to go about it.
Yeah, you might as well. There's not much to lose. He is also 4 points up, 2 sets. And again, 14 minutes, but that's not what it really means. We still don't see any Adam Hill. I bet he's starting to feel happy that he doesn't need to play. I also don't see him on the bench at all, unfortunately. Great hit on Josiah. Koning without a ball, and he survives. Sean Douglas tucks in his arms, and he does not get hit. We trade off Kelvin and Sean Douglas for Koning.
And it's 4-4.
Leaving a 4v4, exactly. Yeah, thank you, Jason, Stefan. That's exactly what I was going for. I'm sorry it wasn't clear enough. Sam being one of the greatest refs ever, I completely agree. I've had the pleasure to work with him for this World Cup and for last year's in Osijek. We refed a lot of games together. Great block by Johnny Hill from Thomas Wood. It's a 3v3. It's an exciting game because at 90 seconds, being a 3v3 is so much fun here.
Yeah.
But again, nobody wants to be chasing at 90 seconds. It's a little bit too little time. So they got to talk together. You see some of Northern Ireland, they're getting together, clumping, talking. We see Thomas Wood trying to do the same. They need to set up a strategy right now because 90 seconds, or 84 to be exact, it's just not that much. So it's kind of whoever gets the first hit right now, the other team is just going to need to chase forever.
Yeah.
Because they know what to do when it's 3v2. That's easy choice. That's a line fall on Johnny Hill. And Morrison misses. No, he gets the hit.
No, he got the hit, yeah.
Oh, it looked like he missed from the stream side. I didn't quite catch the hit. All right, good job, Morrison. I was ready to flame him. But Elisa's in 2v2 at 50 seconds. It's just too exciting. As long as nobody's chasing. That's a hit. That's another hit.
Yeah.
And a dodge.
Oh.
And it's Smurf. And he dodges.
One-on-one. Come on.
What is going on? There's so much action. We got the 1v1 hit earlier. And it's 30 seconds left. Still, nobody's chasing. Well, I can't believe everybody's missing. There were 4 balls thrown right there. Everybody missed. 10 seconds, 4 balls got thrown.
Very great dodges in between, yeah.
Great dodging and blocking right there. We kind of don't want that ball. We don't want it. You got to take it. But play ball, it's not coming. It's too late for play ball. It's 3, 2, 1, 0. They take the draw. Obviously, a lot more important for NI than England.
Intensive set.
Murphy
Very
did
intensive set.
exactly what he was supposed to do there. Extremely intensive set.
Yeah, there you see the quality of the game. Was through the entire set. Bouncing back between Northern Ireland and England. Very nice game to watch.
Yeah. That's exactly what we expected at the beginning of this. We said that it was going to be close. We knew that. And it was said in the comments like these are the peak of peak, especially in cloth, especially men category. Like it's just, this is peak dodgeball for third place. Usually this is supposed to be a finals game, but we're here at third. Roxana showing some love to Smurf in chat. We love that. Roxanne? Roxanne. Yeah, I'm butchering all these names. I can pronounce April. I know that month. We got 4 vs 6 England coming up with 3-ball attack. Maybe they released 2 or immediately. That's just unlucky for, like, Koning can't believe it. He's turning his back. It's just unlucky at this point. Like, yes, it was a great catch, but the way Johnny Hill just pumped that, the way he made that ball pump up in the air for Sean Douglas to catch, Koning can't believe it. It's just upsetting.
Yeah.
He goes again. He does it again.
The same,
that's what we're talking about. All right, so something you gotta mention at some point is just not luck anymore.
Yeah.
Like if you keep doing it, you can't claim luck.
Yeah.
If they keep doing the same amazing things over and over again, it's just not. Here he goes. I mean, it looks like he's just going for. It looks like he's just going for the catch, but somehow he tilts the ball for Sean Douglas to catch it. Also, and we'll see the other one right now. Right now, it looks like he's going for the catch.
Yeah.
But he's just letting Kelvin Lee to get that catch for him. Great for the stats.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And also got a little bit of luck involved in the first catch because the English ball just missed him by a bit.
By a hair, yeah. See, so here's what's interesting about the game right now. Northern Ireland are up 3 sets, 6 points. And there's 9 minutes left on set, right? 9 minutes left of the halftime.
Theoretically,
entire game. Again, we gotta think about the 30 seconds reset every time because they cost England time.
Right.
So they need 3 sets minimum to tie within 9 minutes, but it's actually like 7.5.
They will have to play it either fast.
Precisely my point.
Yeah, I guess we'll definitely we will see a bit more action from England because they now need to catch up. If they wanna have a draw and wanna have a chance to get a real
medal.
Yeah.
Sean Douglas' athleticism is just crazy, but he releases the 5th ball even because he just saw the opportunity. Everybody was on the floor lying. They were being weird about it.
Yeah,
Sean Douglas said, I might get a hit here somewhere. And he gets punished for it. Karma came quick. They only play 3 balls. Technically, that supposed to be play ball there. Because they had 5 balls. A super messy set for Northern Ireland because of that early release of the 4th ball and then 5th ball. Leaving England with 2 players up. Wild cross court at Kareem. Kareem was expecting it.
But also very fair from the player before because he was hit on the foot and it was barely Sewell for the ref.
Kareem gets hit. Being NI with only Morrison and Smurf left. Sam is saying, let's get the mop out.
Yeah, the mop is being a star in this, this tournament.
It's literally everybody's favorite player.
Yeah. England up with 4 players on the court, not an island too. Like I said, England needs to be fast in this set of games if they want to really have a chance on this 3rd place.
Morrison says it was hit. None of the refs saw it though.
Very, very fair
I'm looking
play.
around. All the refs are like, nobody's pointing at Morrison. Morrison said, "I felt it." Everybody thanked him for the honesty.
Yeah, but this is dodgeball. Fair game.
Fair game is very important. In a perfect world, we don't need refs, right?
Right.
That's an early free throw, but still no play ball. Not quite sure what happened there. There's a line fault.
Oh.
Okay, a lot of weird things happening. There was a line fault. The ref
Like
didn't
number
quite
12,
see it
yeah.
in time. The player didn't quite raise his hand in time. In all fairness, he didn't know he was out. But so Smurf released the ball on him, not knowing he was already out. A little bit awkward.
Yeah.
This set is super important for England. That was a bounce in Thomas Wood. It wasn't a hit.
Yeah, 3-ball attack. Yeah, also like as a player, seriously, when you're in the game and with the lines, it's by
By a little every time.
Yeah, by a very little. Yeah, you're
mean,
playing. You're playing by the margin, you know, like you're trying to reduce the distance as much as possible.
Yeah. Yeah, very true. Some great, just great hits like this set. Yeah,
Very
little.
fair.
Same with Thomas Morrison earlier. Like, I was sure none of the refs saw him get hit.
Yep.
But he said, "I'm out." Kelvin looks at his hand, disappointed, asking it, "What's up? Why did you do that hand?" Lee gets Thomas Wood out. Adam Hill, hold on, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Well,
Adam Hill on court for the first time, and he line faults in his first set. He's keeping everybody on the edge. He said, "I'm in, I'm not in, I don't know what I'm in." Leaving us 4v4, but that's a great hit. Oh, yeah, that's a
it was a bounce.
That's a great hit. From here, it looked like a hit. Koning get that super accurate throw. Koning going in the middle somewhere. I don't know what happened there. That was, I've never seen Koning do that before, ever. Great hit from England on Johnny. Oh, that's another great hit. They gotta go together. There is a hit on Island, Northern Ireland.
Yeah, what is to go about it? Yeah, you have to go for a trade there.
Yeah, see, exactly. We're back at 90 seconds, everyone, right? But for the first time, one team is actually chasing, and it's Northern Ireland. We got Kelvin Lee. Well, I'm not sure what he's gonna go for, honestly, because of the time. Is he gonna go for relaxed, waste time, or is he trying to go for the win? Because if he wastes time, England still has a chance to win this. So he might need to go for the win, to be honest.
Yeah.
He's got 90 seconds to make up his mind. He might change a few times in between.
Absolutely, yeah. That'd be interesting what he's going to be deciding to do.
We got refs talking to the coaches. We got coaches talking to the line refs. We got Kelvin making up his mind what to do. We got Alex Harrison as a retriever catching Kelvin Lee. Kelvin Lee with the counter, dodging 2 balls and countering, but Brett Koning did the same. Again, England is 2 sets down. It's Simon Jones and Brett Koning versus Kelvin Lee. Kelvin Lee says, "I'm hit." I'm not quite sure where. I'm not sure if it was line or wherever. I couldn't quite catch it. But he says, "I'm hit," so he's out.
Man, also very, very fair, because this must have been just a...
Yeah, only on the shoulder, right?
Yeah.
Something like that. This replay is going to be interesting. I want to see all of these replays. I mean, it was a 1-for-1.
Yep, there was a trade.
And then
yep.
Kelvin dodging. That was great, first of all. We move on to this double hit, leaving us to a 2v2. Sorry, 3v2. And then,
There was a block hit.
yeah, exactly, on Johnny, leaving us with the 2v2. Sean Douglas, Kelvin Lee.
And the star of this
And there was a
tournament,
timeout here.
the mob.
The mob, of course. Maybe we can catch what happened with the Kelvin Lee line fall. I'm not sure if that is what it was. But Kelvin Lee did need to chase at 90 seconds. He did have enough time to make up his mind later on as well. But at this point, we got 4 minutes of game clock left, meaning maybe, 3 minutes of actual gameplay.
Yeah.
And England need one more set. This is looking awful a lot like Euros in Holland 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Super similar. That was the finals, however. So not quite third place. It was the finals. Everybody honoring court. Adam Hill is back. He's at a 1 position. He's not a 6. This is super interesting to me.
No,
They've subbed out
balls.
Kelvin Lee. Adam Hill at number 1. I'm not sure if I've ever seen this in my life. Adam Hill at number 1 with Kareem at 6. Kelvin Lee not playing.
Oh, double hit.
I'm not sure what's going on here. Adam gets hit with 2 balls. 2-ball attack on him. He's oppositing Koning, like not mirroring, right? He's oppositing Koning. Maybe he doesn't want to play against him. Maybe he wants Josiah on his side. I'm keen to understand what happened with the tactics here.
Right.
Great hit by Kareem. Koning is raising his hand, asking his teammate Simon Jones, why are you not punishing back? Did you let me get hit for nothing? And that's a great, phenomenal fly by Thomas Wood.
That was messy. Did you see who got hit, actually?
I think
that
at
was
this
balls
point,
anyway.
everybody got hit.
Yeah.
But I can't really tell you right now. We need that slow-mo replay. I know Thomas Wood got hit. It popped off. Here he comes. In the middle of the chest. He goes for the jump. But as Kareem and Sean try to save it,
You can see it from here.
they hit someone else at the same time.
Yeah.
So there's a triple hit.
Triple hit, yeah.
There's a triple hit from England and 1 hit on NI, leaving NI with 4v2. Sorry. I keep saying his name wrong. Apparently it's Thomas. Not Thomas.
Okay.
Like Thomas.
Like hummus.
Maybe, I don't know. They're not being happy about it. They're saying for the love of God, this is holy for them.
Sorry,
Yeah.
guys. We're trying.
We are trying. But this is super important for them. So we'll do better. Great hit on Smurf. And I still 1 player up.
Important one to have for England now. Nice dodge by Northern Ireland.
They've got 1 minute left. They're telling them walk off. Get off court. That's what they said. They said walk off court. Because they needed the minute. All right, there's a lot to explain it. They needed it to be more than 2 minutes left on court, okay?
For it to be a
Because,
next set.
exactly, because anything below 2 minutes, AKA 1 minute 59, that means only 1 set, 90-minute set.
Right.
90-second set. However, if it's more than 2 minutes, that's technically 2 sets left, and that's exactly what England needs right now. And they asked Josiah to walk off court. They asked Josiah to walk off court
Tactics.
at 2 minutes 4 seconds. Let's see if he managed to. Not quite sure. There's a lot of talking right now. As we see the clock right now, we see the clock at 1 minute 33. It's not a 90-second set.
Though we have the set time at 3 minutes, so
Yeah.
we'll see what's happening there.
You could ignore that 3 minute set time, focus on the top half, There's 1 minute
Right.
33 seconds left. Technically, not a 90-second set. So technically, if England wins this next 2 sets, then we'll go to the overtime for the 3-minute.
Right.
I'm not sure what was just said. We would need the ref right now
Yeah.
more than anything.
Yeah, that'd be interesting to see what. And you hear the people cheer for Northern Ireland.
The crowd is the players are telling them, calm down. We just got the players talking to us. There's 1 minute 33 seconds, just like we told you. We were worried about the 90 seconds, but it's 1 minute 33 seconds.
Now they corrected it. You're ready.
Yeah. So technically 2 sets left. Hypothetically, 2 sets left. If England wins within the timer and wins the next 90-second set.
Yep.
There's a lot of ifs here.
Right. So Northern Ireland right now just needs to play it safe, and then they're there. And England is chasing.
That was such a close to line, but we got line refs looking at it. She's shaking her head like, no, he wasn't hit.
Hit. Hill got hit.
One of the hills got hit. Both the hills are out.
18, yeah.
That's a clear hit on Ward.
Still Northern Ireland with 5 players on the field. England 4. And 30 minutes to play. Oh, quite some commotion in the middle of the field. And we do have 2 players from Northern Ireland and 1 player of England. 17 seconds to play. And Northern Ireland wins this game.
Yeah, they
Wins this
take it
game.
home. They got all the players, yeah. There's one final set, but it's more or less
Yeah.
pointless.
Absolutely. There's like
We got Simon Jones. Obviously super fairly emotional. All right to him. He's been doing really well this game.
this one goes to Northern Ireland.
He's upset. But he's played so well though. He's got every hit. He should only be proud of himself. And the English team.
Oh, great
We
game.
got a few swaps here. We got Ryan kneeling on court instead of coning. We got a few of the other players for Northern Ireland on court right now. We got Brew, Adam Hill, Bruce, Leverty, Thompson, and then of course number 5, Halley, maybe.
Yeah, this is the perfect situation right now to give all the players time to play in the nationals. Oh, like the world.
There's a lot of chat there's a lot of chat that I've missed. I'm just catching up right now. It is true that he might not be able to play next year, but what is allowed on for worlds, different federations, different rules, different organizations. Yes, the win did go to Northern Ireland. This is the final set. The score is 19-13. At best, we could get it to 19-15.
Yeah.
Fun score.
This was a very close game, and in the middle it looked like England could make it. Oh. But Northern Ireland kept its cool and kept on pushing. Worked out in the end.
A triple hit on number 12 in England. Ryan kneeling with the ball, Simon Jones, and Finn. Great hit by Ryan. Yep,
And
that's
hit
a
catch.
clean catch.
Nice one.
And ends the set. Timer goes off. Sam blows the whistle, pointing his arms at Northern Ireland, making them victorious.
Final score 2014 for Northern Ireland. Great game.
2014. Phenomenal game by all participants.
Absolutely. I can only agree. Quite a lot of very interesting situations. A very agile, very interesting game.
We'll see if we manage to get any interviews. I'm going to go find out. I'll be right back.
Right. Alrighty. Well, guys, on the chat, tell us how you like the game. My colleague is out to find some players who want to talk to us. So, yeah. If you have any special questions, please do us a favor and post them on the chat. And we'll see if the players can answer it. If it is regarding any situations in the game or whatever. Right, what a great game. Hi, I'm gonna sign off here and see if I can get some players to talk to us. Right, it's been nice. Righty, hey, we have a person, a player from Northern Ireland, no, from England actually, to talk to us. So give us a minute. Righty, hey. Introduce yourself.
Yeah, hi, I'm Alex Harrison, so I've just been on court for about, 4 games in a row.
Yeah.
It's been an intense morning, and now into
It's been a thriller.
Yeah, whole day of quality dodgeball.
Absolutely.
I think not the result England was necessarily hoping for in a lot of categories. We're into the final of mixed, so that's a big thing to prep for tomorrow.
You guys managed to catch up in between, but then, I mean, for everyone who is just tuning in right now, it's been hard 6 days, right?
Well, absolutely, yeah. Everyone's been putting in a shift in this heat for the whole tournament so far, and then especially today, the number of teams that have maybe had a setback in one division and they've had to regroup, come again,
right?
And then, like credit to our mixed team that have, especially the men, have just come off a defeat.
Right.
Brought it back and we're into the final for that, and then the Northern Ireland women getting the best of our women's team off the back of a defeat in their mixed. They come in and perform really well out their skins. Really,
this is always the thing that probably most of the audience do not get, that teams are actually playing in all kinds of divisions, right? You have men's playing in the mixed division and also women playing in the women's and the mixed divisions, and if you have a game where you maybe lost, you have to get your head straight quite fastly for the next division to perform.
Yeah, absolutely. And especially as it comes into sort of the final days, the squads tend to sort of, you've started using your whole roster, and then you're narrowing down to the team that you think you want on court.
Right.
And there's some rotation, but maybe not an awful lot. I think we saw with the Northern Ireland guys in the mixed, there were a lot of was asked of them, having just come off a defeat to Austria, which probably was a bit unexpected, but definitely the home crowd. I'm sure you guys watched it. The home crowd pulled Austria through, and they've smashed it. They're into their final. But then those same 3 guys that have been playing all of that have to come and give their best in the mixed.
You really have to get your head straight and perform. Great job. Also great job by England. Seriously, you guys. I mean, also like you said, coming back from a game. You played before against the USNA.
Yeah.
And it was a thriller. It was a game.
It was a very tight
very,
game.
very tight game to the very end.
Yeah.
And also, this requires quite a lot of resources from every player, you know.
Well, especially, I mean, personally, I've not been on court today. I've been retrieving. I've been trying to keep the team in the best headspace possible. Right. It's a draining task as well. I definitely feel like I've done a full day's work.
Absolutely. And what most of the audience probably do not get is it is 30 degrees centigrade in this venue, and it's hard to be performing like on the top of your game for such a long time. Yeah,
absolutely. I mean, with the 40-minute games now, I mean that's a long time to be playing, especially if you're doubling up as well. So yeah, it's I think we've seen some great dodgeball as well, and credit to all the teams that won and made the final. We've got some good games to look forward to tomorrow.
Absolutely, yeah. I'm looking forward to that. Yeah, world class. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
Thanks for taking your time to talk to the audience.
No worries, and thanks for watching, everyone. Cheers.
Cheers. Hey guys, see you later. Ciao.
McRoy, and he just won versus England. How are you feeling, Josh? What's the initial reactions? What are your initial feelings? You guys played super even with them. It was 8-8 at halftime. They needed to keep chasing you guys. How did you feel about that?
Yeah, I suppose coming out, we kind of felt like we could get up against England. We've played them recently quite a few times, come on top, which is good. We went with a slightly different formation, which I think was a real change and a positive for us, because we were clearly quite flat in our other two games earlier today, which knocked us out. So getting in the youthful legs seemed to really help. I think Kareem, shout out to him, he was fantastic on the far wing, and I know he probably would have had a fairly raised heartbeat before that England game, but we kept that wee run going against him, which is really nice. And look, if you're beating that England side, they're full of quality players. So for us, it's like a final. It's a real privilege to be there and to get the bronze.
We talked a little bit about that earlier in chat. We were saying about how it's wild that we don't see a lot of Adam Hill on court right now, but also the few times that he did get on court, he was playing in position 1, and Kareem doing the heavy lifting from the 6th position. We talked a little bit how Kareem was just doing so well against Brett Koning, winning those duels, like something we've never seen before. So it makes complete sense coming off the first two games that, maybe taking Adam Hill, arguably one of the better players in the world, out of the lineup, it might make sense sometimes.
Yeah, no, exactly. I think Adam's expectations of himself are incredibly high, and he certainly is one of the best players in the world from training with him. We know he's carrying a little bit of a cold. That he's sort of, him and his brother are both a bit dosed up, but I think it showed a little bit in the earlier games. Like, there was quite a few catches being made against him, which you just would not see typically. So
they weren't feeling 100 then.
Yeah. So no excuses from them, either of them either. But I think it was right to take him out and give Kareem, who you see has bags of quality.
But also the rest of the lineups were doing so well. Yes, Kareem did amazing, but I feel like Sean Douglas and Kevin Lee, big shout outs to them as well. Smurf were always like ending up in those one situations. It was hard for him to make a comeback. England is just a little bit disciplined in that case.
Yeah.
But I was saying, I mean, yes, like a lot of people were thinking this is the finals that we got in Euros in Holland, right? This is exactly what it was. It was tied all the way up, and then the final set, you guys were winning. In this case, the score difference was a little bit bigger.
Yeah.
But it was this was kind of felt like a finals.
Yeah, for us, I suppose it probably did feel like a final. They pushed us hard, and we pushed them hard, which is good. I'm glad we both respected that bronze place position. You know, we're both chasing for it, because I know England will have wanted a gold medal as well, and obviously so did we. So I'm glad that both teams really turned up and gave that a good game.
We saw you coaching from the sideline. Tell them you guys gotta maybe. I think you're saying play together, or aim together, shoot together, or something like that.
Yeah, it was just be a bit more direct. They've played a long tournament as well, so it's just really forcing them backwards. That's part of Kareem's game that he's brilliant at, is really pressing the court. So owning that space was good, and I really felt it took some of the pressure off probably our guys in the lines. You know, I think that sort of showed through in that England game where we were able to find some big hits. I think a lot of stuff didn't stick for England, to give them a little bit of credit. I've seen them stick a lot of those catches, so on a different day, who knows?
Who knows? Yeah, it is what it is. It's like day to day, it changes everything. Speaking of day to day, what is the future now? Like, how's that looking for you personally, but also for the rest of Northern Ireland? Are we going to see Adam Hill playing number 1 more? Is he number 5? Is Kareem taking over the 6? This is revolutionary for a lot of things. What's the future for Northern Ireland looking like?
Yeah, I suppose for us, there could be a lot of change, to be honest. There's a lot of people who have quite significant life moments coming up. Kelvin's here with his pregnant wife back home, Kirsty Key. So
big shout out to them.
Yeah, and Sean's his wife's expecting as well. So there could be some changes. Certainly, there's some youth coming through there who will really help to fill in any gaps that are created. Me personally, honestly, I don't know yet.
Yeah.
So don't know how often, how long I can keep this up for. I need my hands to live, so.
They are big important. Well, hopefully we'll get to see you again in Limerick next year.
Mm-hmm.
And best of luck and big congrats to 3rd place position.
Yeah. Thank you very much, mate.
Well played.
Cheers.
Yeah.
Cheers.